Yeah, let's start with question 4 now. So we want to find the tangent to the curve which passes through the point 1 comma e and also passes through which point. So almost the questions are similar, the previous one, this one and all. Sometimes they're asking normal, sometimes they're asking tangent. So actually the framing is not proper. They actually mean to say tangent at the point 1e passes through another point. What is that point? Like at 1 comma e, if you draw a tangent, it will pass through which point they're asking. So 1 comma is on the curve, and even if they have not specified, you can identify. Like they just said passing through 1e, but clearly you substitute when x equal to 1, you are getting y equal to e. That means 1 comma is on the curve. So here they didn't mention properly, but you can make out. They just said passes through 1e, but you can see that 1 comma is the point of contact itself. So if this tangent passes through which other point they're asking. So what are we supposed to do? Since you know the point, you just need to find the slope and then use point slope form to find the tangent equation. So let us find out the derivative using product rule. So if you apply d by dx of ub, write x as it is. Differentiation of e power x square will be e power x square into differentiation of x square, 2x. This is by chain rule. Then plus write e power x square as it is into differentiation of x will be 1. So this is dy by dx, and you need to find out the derivative at the point 1 comma e. So if you put x equal to 1, this will be 1 into e power 1 into 2 into 1, that is 2. Plus again here, you'll put x as 1, so it is e power 1. So finally, it is going to be 3e. So if this is 3e, what is the tangent at 1 comma e? By point slope form, you can write y minus y1, that is e, equal to slope into x minus 1, 3 into x minus 1. So this is same as 3ex minus y equal to, so what do you get here? Minus 3 goes to that side, become 3 minus e, 2e. So now you check through which point does it pass, which will satisfy among this. Is the first point satisfying? When you put 4 by 3 in place of x here, what do you get? 4e minus y is 2e, 4e minus 2e is 2e, so this is satisfying. First option is satisfying. I think the other options will not satisfy it anyway. So that should be the answer. Yeah, now try this. The tangent to the curve parallel to the given line 2y equal to 4x plus 1 also passes through the point. So you have a quadratic, so the graph is some upward parabola. And they are saying that the tangent to this parabola is parallel to some other line. The line is 2y equal to 4x plus 1. Maybe it's the tangent at P and that is parallel to this. This tangent also passes through some point. What is this point? So that's the question. You can try it now. It passes through some Q. What is that Q? So we assume this coordinates as some x1, y1. Derivative at P will be the tangent slope. We can equate with this line slope. So this line can be written as y equal to divide by 2. It will be 2x plus half. So it is in the form y equal to mx plus c. Slope is 2. So that means the derivative at this point should also give same slope. So if you differentiate the parabola, what is dy by dx? 2x minus 5. And at the point x1, y1, what is the derivative you have to find to get the tangent slope? So then you write that as 2x1 minus 5. And since it is parallel to this line, this should be equal to the slope of the line 2. So this will give us 2x1 equal to 7, x1 equal to 7 by 2. And anyway, there is only one option with 7 by 2. Without checking the rest of it, we can mark it. So probably they are asking P itself. It can be Q also. Some other point also they may give. But you got 7 by 2 means which point? I think second one they are asking about this maybe. Let us check the y coordinate. So since x1, y1 lies on parabola, we have a condition y1 equal to x1 square minus 5x1 plus 5. So this will be give you 49 by 4 minus 5. X1 is 5 into 7 by 2. That is 35 by 2 plus 5. So from here, what is the y coordinate? LCM would be 4. So we'll get 49 minus 70 plus 20. So you are getting minus 1 by 4. Okay, so the coordinates are 49 by 4 minus, yeah. So you're getting minus 1 by 4. So did you get 7 by 2, 1 by 4 or 7 by 2 minus 1 by 4? Probably they may
1
be
by 4 only.
You're getting minus 1 by 4 only?
No, sir. Positive only, sir.
Positive.
No, sir. Minus 1 by 4.
You're getting minus 1 by 4. Just check because they've not given that. So it can be some other point other than P, but if it is P also, it should be 7 by 2 minus 1 by 4. P should be 7 by 2 minus 1 by 4. So if you have to check if it is passing through any other point, what we have to do, find the equation of the tangent and substitute and verify. Maybe there can be another option like that, which may be different from P, some other point. So what is the
Sir,
tangent now?
I saw 7/2 and 1/4. That's why I just told.
Okay. So it like to confuse also, sometimes they'll give like that because the answer is nearing without checking, will mark in a hurry. So we'll better verify once. X minus 7/2 into what is the slope? 2. So this will give you 2x minus y equal to 1/4 plus 7. So 2x minus y equal to 29/4. So you check if any point will satisfy this from the options. I think none of them is satisfying. Any option is satisfying? I think 1/8 minus 7 will satisfy. Satisfies the above line. So that should be the answer then. So see, just to confuse, they gave this because normally as soon as you see that, you will mark second option. That's why they gave it. So that is P is also a point, but it is passing through some other point. We have to find that. So it looks similar, but the P point is not same as second one. It is minus 1/4. So answer is not second option. It is fourth option. So just to mislead or confuse, they'll give like that, something closer. So let's move on to the next question, sixth one. The tangent to the curve at the point 1 minus 5 is perpendicular to another line. Then which of the following points lies on the curve? Almost they're repeating similar models only. So all of you try this. So we need not know the exact shape of the curve. We can just draw a random curve. The tangent to this curve at some point called 1 comma minus 5 on it is perpendicular to another line. So this line is some x minus x plus y plus 4 equal to 0. Then which of the following points lies on the curve? So basically in the curve, there are some unknowns which you need to find out. So if you differentiate the curve equation, you'll get tangent slope. So dy by dx equal to 3x square plus a is the derivative at in general. At the point P, what is the derivative we'll write down. So dy by dx at the point P when I write down. So you'll have to substitute the coordinates of P in that, and that will give you 3 into 1 square plus a. So it is 3 plus a. So if this is the tangent slope, already you know that what is the slope of this line. I'll call it as m dash, and tangent slope I'll call it as m. You know that product of their slopes is -1, mm dash is -1. And what is the value of slope of this line? Minus of x coefficient by y coefficient. So this line has a slope 1. That means the tangent should have a slope equal to -1. So m dash is 1 implies m will be -1. So you equate this with -1 and then find out a value. So a will be equal to -4. A is equal to -4. And is it possible to find B by any chance?
So we can substitute it in the equation and then we can substitute the points 1 comma minus.
But do you need B to verify that? I'm asking you. A you'll substitute here. But you have to check the curve passes through some other point. So 1 comma minus 5 you can substitute in the curve, you're saying. Yes. So 1 minus 5 is also a point on the curve. So 1 minus 5 lies on the curve you can use to find B. So 1 comma minus 5 lies on the curve y equal to x cube plus ax minus b. You can put these coordinates to find one more equation. So we'll have -5 is equal to, that implies -5 equal to, what is the equation? X cube plus ax plus b. So for x, you are going to substitute 1. So 1 cube plus a into 1, 1 cube plus a into 1 plus b. So what is the value of a you got? -4. And you also have minus b. So from here, -5 is equal to 1 minus 4 minus b. -5 equal to -3 minus b. So b will be equal to 2. So therefore, we got a value as -4, b value as 2. So what is the curve? So therefore, the curve is y equal to x cube plus ax minus b. That is x cube. A you will put -4 and b we can put 2. So now you see which of the options will satisfy this. 2 comma minus 2, when you substitute, will it satisfy? I think it will satisfy this equation, satisfies the above equation. So just once you verify, so that should be the answer. So S is a set of all x values such that the tangent to this curve is parallel to line joining these points. So for the line joining these points, what is the slope? We'll write first. -1 f of -1. So given the function f of x already, first you will find out f of 1 and f of -1 values to know these points. So f of 1 would be 1 minus 1 minus 2. So this will be -2. So the first point is 1 comma -2. And the second one is -1 comma. If you write f of -1, you will get -1 plus 2. So this is 2. So it is given that the tangent is parallel to this line joining these 2 points. If I name the points as P and Q, what is the slope of PQ? There should be difference in y coordinates 2 plus 2, but difference in x coordinates -1 minus 1. So 4 by -2, this is going to be -2. Since the tangent is parallel to this line, slope of the tangent should be equal to -2. And how do you write the slope of the tangent? You find the derivative f dash x here. So what is the derivative of f dash x? 3x square minus 2x minus 2. So you are going to equate that with -2. And whatever values of x you get here, that you have to write down. So clearly, what do you get when you solve it? They're saying 3x square minus 2x minus 2 should be equal to -2. So you are getting 3x square minus 2 is 0. Are the values matching? Just check once again the slope. So what was f of 1 value? 1 minus 1 minus 2. That was right. F of -1 is -1 minus 1 plus 2. I think this I wrote wrong. This was 0. Sorry. F of -1 is 0. So what is the slope? Difference in y coordinates means this is 0 plus 2. By difference in x coordinates. So this is 2 by -2. So calculation mistake actually. So this is 2 by -2, which is -1. So here I have to write -1. I have to equate the slope with -1. So this is 3x square minus 2x minus 2 plus 1 minus 1 equal to 0. What will be the roots of this? You factorize the middle term, right? You split the middle term as minus 3x plus x. Then -1 equal to 0. So 3x into x minus 1 plus 1 into x minus 1 is 0. So you will get the value of x as 1 and -1 by 3. So the possible values are 1 and -1 by 3. That is fourth option. So tangent at alpha beta is parallel to the line means the derivative at alpha beta should be equal to slope of the line. dy by dx at alpha beta, when you find out, that should be equal to slope of the line. And how do you write slope of line? Minus of x coefficient by y coefficient. This is the criteria. And the value of derivative you have to apply quotient rule and find out. Okay, so I think someone answered it as C, but they gave first option. Let me check. So what is the value of dy by dx if you find out directly first by quotient rule? You can write denominator into derivative of numerator, x square minus 3 into derivative of x minus numerator into derivative of denominator, which is 2x by square of denominator, x square minus 3 whole square. And that is nothing but if you open the bracket, you have x square minus 3 minus 2x square. So it is minus x square minus 3 by x square minus 3 whole square. And you want to find derivative at alpha beta. So it will be minus alpha square minus 3 by alpha square minus 3 whole square equal to -1 by 3. So with this, you can find alpha. And alpha beta also lies on the curve. That also you can use. So you can just write this as minus sign. You can take common and you can cancel. Then 3 into alpha square plus 3 is equal to alpha square minus 3 whole square. First, you solve for alpha. So 3 alpha square plus 9 is equal to, expand this with a minus b whole square, you will get alpha power 4 plus 9 minus 6 alpha square, or alpha power
Sir,
4
the answer A.
equal to 9 alpha square. What's the answer?
Is it option A?
Yeah, that's right. Correct. Good. So from here, you will get alpha square into alpha square minus 9 is 0. Alpha square is 0 or alpha is 0 is one option. The other answer is alpha equal to plus or minus 3. And to find beta, what we should do? Alpha beta is anyway a point on the curve, substitute it in the curve. So alpha beta also lies on y equal to x by x square minus 3. So for alpha 0, you will get beta 0. We'll rule out that option. So beta equal to alpha by alpha square minus 3. So when alpha is 0, beta is 0. We'll take the other case. Alpha is say plus 3. Then what is beta? 3 by 6. So half. And then in this case, what will be the value of 2 alpha plus 6 beta? 2 alpha would be 6 and 6 beta would be 3. So that would be 9. So first option is satisfying. But you can still check with the second one also. Yes, Akshay, J is correct. So I checked with 3. If you want to check for minus 3 also, you can check because mod is there. I think there won't be any problem with the answer. What happens if alpha is minus 3? Beta will be minus 3 by alpha square 3. So this is minus of 1 by 2. So again, 2 alpha plus 6 beta when I find out. This is minus 6 minus 3. So mod is there. So both the cases is 9 only. For alpha equal to 0, beta equal to 0, that option is not there. So we'll rule out this case. Anyway, they mentioned alpha beta not equal to 0 here. So this is ruled out. In the beginning only they mentioned. But for both the other values of alpha, we are getting same answer, option 1.